Hello, creative people. Good evening. How are you? I hope you all are good. Okay. Yes, I'm here with a brand new video. On last class, we learn about the component. Okay. So how to create a component and how to reuse it. Okay. Those are the things that we learn, and swapping the component also we learn. So now on today's class, we are going to learn about the auto layout. Okay. The auto layout feature is very handy and very useful for to manage our content in our blog or sections. Okay. uh, this course is for very beginner, absolute beginner, like who doesn't have any good idea how to use the Figma, and who doesn't have who doesn't let's say, for example, someone who is very unfamiliar with the Figma. Then I'm just giving a very basic idea how to use Figma and trying to give you a very small videos or information so that you can get familiar in Figma. Okay. Well, on today's class, I'm going to introduce the auto layout section, and I'm here on this video. I'm going to use that auto layout only for CTA button. How can we use the auto layout? Okay. So let's assume that we are working on a huge project. Okay. And let's take an example of project, maybe a marketplace, B2B marketplace. Okay. So there are multiple pages. As simply you can take any number. Let's take an example of 20 pages or more than 20 pages or 30, any pages are there. Okay. So we already knew that component can help us to reduce our effort. Okay. It will help us to manage to change, what do you call it will help us to change the text and a color. Okay. These are things that I we can do. But now here comes. Sometimes what happen is, uh, depending on our the particular page, and the depending our actions for particular page, that the word text format of that CTA button can be changed. For example, here there is one learn more, right? Instead of learn more, maybe we can put choose location or select location. That can be possible to write. For example, here we created our, what do you call, one component, and let's it's I'm not applied here that auto layout. Because of that, what happened, let's say I will write select uh, DESIRED, desired location. Okay, see, there is like overwriting. Okay, there is no any change on the shape and size. Because of that, what happened, it is messing our design, and it's not good. Okay, now if you want to update it manually, then it will affect our design also. See, and this is it will affect our design, and it will take much more longer time to manage. And you can see on the left and the right side, the padding is different. Here there is a huge gap, and there is a very less gap. Okay, once we pull it a little bit big, then we can see. But uh, the button cannot have like more than 636 like width. It's quite huge thing. So instead of like changing manually, okay, and clicking and dragging, what we can do is we can apply auto layout. Okay, after creating a component, then we can get the benefit of resizing automatically. Let's see how we can create a auto layout for buttons. Okay, first let's create a button. Okay, so it will again revise for you. Okay, I'm so sorry. So to create a button, first let's create a one rectangle shape. Okay, so this is one rectangle shape. I will make it a little bit small. Okay, and let's zoom it, okay, closely. I will put 48 height. Okay, and I will give it a 150. So I will use one basic radius also, 5, and I will give one effect. I think we saved it. Okay, so yeah, I added. And I'll choose one color that is blue. Okay, and now I will select one text. Here I click me. Okay, anything you can add. Well, okay, it's very big. I will make it a little bit small. And let's add one icon also. Okay, we have a icon also, right? Any icon we can use. Okay, so I will use this home icon. Okay, here, so that you can get the idea of auto layout. So I added one icon, and icon looks a little bit bigger. So first I will lock the proportion. Okay, otherwise if I didn't lock, then what happened? It will, like, for example, I will show you without locking and without unlocking. So let's, if I with see, you can see the changes on with only. Because of that, our icon can messed up. So first I will lock it, and I will change, let's 15. How it looks, let's see. Okay, it's a little bit small. Let's make it 18. Okay, and I will unlock it. I will make it 15. Okay, I don't like point something because of that. Okay, that's my preference. So now I will lock it. So okay, now what I do is I will align first. Okay, there is a 22. I will put 8 point. Okay, and so I will try to keep it on in between. So I put one icon, I placed one icon and font. Okay, let's change the color also, and let's change the font also. I like Poppins. I don't know how many people do you like Poppins, but I like Poppins, and I'll use semi-medium, and 12 font is good for me. Well, and I will select all entire button, and first I will create a component. So I'll rename it button button slash. Let's click on a home. Anything simple. Okay. Now what I do is I will click on auto layout. Okay. So now let me show you. See, you can see the gap between the two elements. We can change from here also. Okay. So if you want to change, see, very easy, isn't it? It will very like handy, like we don't have to do manually if we use, and if we master how to use the auto layout for other sections also. But now try to understand the auto layout section for buttons only. Okay, we are focusing on only CTA buttons. Okay, so let's add. Okay, so here, this is for the left and right padding of between both two text. Okay, and this one is for the vertical, or let's say up and down. Well, let's make it 12 from up and down, and from on both side. How? Let's generally, whenever we are creating our button, so what happen is, if we have a 12 on top and the bottom, then we used like multiply by 2 and add that particular number on left and right. So 12 multiplied by 2 equals to 24. So I will put 24. Because of that, the icon looks more balanced. Okay. So this is how we can play with the space and guidance. But don't worry about the space and guidelines for now. Okay. Just creating auto layout. Okay. There is multiple way you can test. Okay. So if we select this, there is another again the vertical gap between we can see. But these are the things that generally we will explore for other section. But now this button is only depending on this particular horizontal layout. So okay, if we change on vertical layout, then we can see the changes. Okay, so generally we did create this kind of button. So this is how we need to align our text, and let's make it center. Okay, see, we can change our align, but depending on our like selection, it will change the layout. Okay, so you need to a little bit understand the things. Okay, okay, well, so for us, this is our alignment, and center should be aligned. Okay, so this is our actual thing. So what we did, we create one icon and we placed icon and text, and we placed one rectangle shape, and then we create component. After that, we applied auto layout. If for example, you forget to create a component first and then forget to what do you call, instead of creating component first, if you applied auto layout and then you try to apply component, then sometimes your result can like you cannot get the exact result what you are looking for. So it might be a little bit poor. So first create a component, okay, and then you applied auto layout. So well, I created one button. Let's use, okay, and click and drag. Okay, so in sometimes what happen, okay, instead of click me, we might able to need to change that. Let's say let's use a little bit longer text, okay, so that we can see the changes in between. Hmm, destination, see, you can see the changes already. Okay, so it automatically it is adapting the size with padding and the margin of that particular button as per the text. Okay, so destination, okay, mistake, oh, there is a double. Select DESI, DESI or the desired, uh, desired, okay, I think location. See, we can see the changes. Okay, obviously we are changing here on an instant, because of that the main component is not adapting. So if you want to like now we can see there is a little bit changes. Okay, I will add one thing. So here, okay, we, for example, let's say we accidentally change the instant and we want back as the master component, then or main component, then we can, what you do is we can reset all the changes and we can see like as for the master component. Let's say uh, we want to change all the instant. Okay, I will add some other instant also. Okay, okay. Uh, we need to add, and for all the buttons we need to change. Let's suppose we need to change here, instead of click me, maybe let's go for the pay NOU now. No, let's go with the icon. Okay, the icon is home, so we will write home. See, automatically, as per the text, as per the icon, the shape are adjusting automatically, and we can see the same margin is applied for all the buttons, and it is automatically adapting those margins also. See, this is the benefit of auto layout here in Figma. So because of that, your design look very balanced and very good. So let's recap at the end of the videos. Let's recap here. First, create a component, okay, and then apply auto layout. Okay, so the auto layout in here just don't like understand auto layout only for CTA. No, we have a multiple other sections. Okay, so depending on our section and depending on our text and element, so we can apply auto layout in every section, but we need to master. So we need to understand how to use the auto layout and how to use the component. Okay, after that we can we will be comfortable and we can apply auto layout in other sections. But for now, try to create a component and try to apply auto layout and try to change the text and icon. Okay, and you will get the idea of margin and padding also. Okay, so well, this is the end of this video. I hope you will able to learn some, or you are able to get some insight from this video. Okay, So I'm just this course is for only for a very very absolute beginner who are not comfortable with the Adobe Figma. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry, Figma. Okay, there is one Adobe XD also, but I think it's not available. I think they are officially closed. But yeah, let's forget about the Adobe XD now. Okay. Well, this is the things, and you can practice. Or if you have any like questions regarding auto layout or component or any kind of thing, then obviously you can ask and you can reach out through the my comment section. And I'm getting a good response. Okay, now, there is not much a good response, but still I'm getting a few response and quite um, it's making me happy and that I'm feeling that I'm doing good for some people. Okay, I don't know. There might be some wrong information. If maybe if someone like expert is watching my videos and if you find any mistakes on my video, obviously you are most welcome. And your advice will be very fruitful for me that I can improve. Okay, and if you have any other way to create auto layout components, okay, naming the component, so obviously we can share, okay, and we can collaborate on any project, and then we can like build our sharpen our skill. So well, that's it for today's, and see you on the next video. And thank you for all. Bye bye.